The sun rose over sunny Meadowtown, painting the sky with soft pinks and golds. Birds chirped their morning songs, and the gentle breeze carried the scent of fresh grass through the quiet streets. It was the kind of morning that made you want to stretch, yawn, and greet the day with a big smile. But not everyone was ready for the day. In cozy bedrooms all across town, children and animals snuggled under their blankets, wishing for just 5 more minutes of sleep. Some even pulled their covers over their heads, hoping the sun would go away for a little while longer. Down at the bus depot, Sleepy Sam, the big yellow school bus, was still fast asleep, snoring softly. His headlights flickered like sleepy eyes, and every now and then, he let out a gentle zzz honk that echoed through the depot.
Zzz, honk, zzz, honk. Sam dreamed of driving through fields of marshmallow clouds, completely unaware that the whole town was counting on him to wake up.
Meanwhile, Lily was already up in her favorite polka dot pajamas, brushing her teeth with a sparkly blue toothbrush. She hummed a cheerful tune as she scrubbed, determined to be the first one ready for school. She carefully tied her hair in 2 neat pigtails, making sure each bow was perfectly even. Today was show and tell, and she wanted everything to be just right. She peeked out the window, hoping to see the bright yellow bus waiting outside, ready to whisk her away to school. But instead, she saw Sleepy Sam snoozing, his wheels tucked in and his engine gently rumbling with each snore.
Oh no! Not again! Lily gasped, her eyes wide with worry. That silly bus is going to make us late for show and tell. What if I miss my turn to share my seashell collection?
Next door, Tom struggled with his socks, wobbling like a penguin on an icy pond. He hopped from one foot to the other, trying not to fall over as he tugged and twisted the stubborn sock. Meanwhile, Squeaky the squirrel chattered at him from the windowsill as if to say, "Hurry up, Tom, the bus will be here any minute." But Squeaky didn't know that Sleepy Sam was still dreaming away. Across the street, Benjamin Bunny packed his lunch, humming happily. He had carrot sticks, apple slices, and a tiny cupcake with sprinkles. He was so excited for school that he almost forgot to zip up his lunchbox. But when he glanced out the window and saw the bus still asleep, his ears drooped in surprise.
"This is a disaster," Benjamin squeaked. "A real pickle. How will we ever get to school on time if Sleepy Sam doesn't wake up?"
The morning was off to a sleepy, silly start in sunny Meadowtown, and everyone wondered, would Sleepy Sam wake up in time to save the day? Early in the morning, as the sun peeked through the clouds, Lily grabbed her bright yellow raincoat, her official business coat, and marched to Tom's house. She felt a tingle of excitement in her toes. Today was not just any day. Today, the wake-up crew had a very important mission. She zipped up her coat, took a deep breath, and set off with a determined look, her mind racing with possibilities.
Sleepy Sam is still asleep. We have a mission. If we don't wake him up, the whole school will be late. We can't let that happen, not on our watch.
Squeaky, the squirrel, chattered in agreement, his tiny paws twitching with anticipation. Tom's eyes lit up. Missions were way better than socks, and this one sounded like the best yet. He quickly pulled on his shoes, leaving his favorite striped socks peeking out, and joined Lily outside. The friends gathered supplies for their mission, an old alarm clock, a shiny red megaphone, and a giant breakfast sandwich, just in case Sleepy Sam needed extra motivation. Together, they knocked on Benjamin's door, their hearts thumping with excitement. Benjamin, the clever bunny, was always ready for an adventure.
"We know! The bus! It's a catastrophe! If Sleepy Sam doesn't wake up, we'll all miss the best part of the day. Recess!"
We are the wake-up crew. Are you in? We need every single one of us to make this work. No one wakes up a sleepy bus alone.
"I am in! Let's do this together!"
The crew hurried to the depot, their feet pounding the pavement, giggling and whispering ideas. Inside, Sleepy Sam snored away, completely unaware of the commotion building outside.
"He looks very, very sleepy," whispered Tom. "I've never seen anyone sleep so soundly, not even my cat."
No time for 5 more minutes. School starts soon. We need a plan. Let's think, what's the best way to wake up a bus who loves to sleep?
Squeaky scampered up to the bus's grill, searching for an on switch or maybe a ticklish spot. He poked and prodded, hoping to find the secret to waking up Sleepy Sam.
Okay, crew, we try the friendly way first. We all shout together. On the count of 3, let's give it our loudest, happiest wake-up call.
They lined up, each one taking a deep breath, hearts pounding with excitement and nerves. Ready to give the sleepiest bus the biggest, most cheerful wake-up call ever, the wake-up crew stood tall, united and determined to save the day.
Okay, everyone, gather around. We need to wake up Sleepy Sam, and we're going to do it together. On the count of 3, let's make our voices the loudest they've ever been. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shout as loud as you can.
All the kids took a deep breath and yelled at the top of their lungs, "Wake up, sleepy bus!" Their voices filled the air, bouncing off the walls and windows. The sound echoed through the big, quiet depot, making even the birds outside stop and listen for a moment. Sleepy Sam blinked one headlight, looking a little confused, then let out an even louder snore than before. It was as if he was trying to sleep right through all the noise.
Wow, that was close. I thought for sure he'd wake up that time. We almost did it, but Sam is just too sleepy today. Look at him, he's not just sleepy, he's extra sleepy. Maybe he stayed up too late dreaming about adventures.
Shouting isn't enough. We need to do more than just make noise. What else helps us wake up in the morning? That's right. We need to help Sam with his morning routine, just like we do at home.
Squeaky the squirrel scampered up to Sam and gently pushed open his headlight eyelids, determined to let in some sunshine and help his friend wake up. As the morning sun streamed in, the whole depot seemed to brighten. Sunbeams danced across Sam's shiny yellow paint, making him look a little more awake.
With a big creak and a stretch, both of Sam's headlights popped wide open. He looked around, blinking in the bright light.
The bus wiggled from side to side, his engine sputtering and coughing as if he was trying to shake off his sleepiness. But even with all that, Sam still looked groggy. He yawned a big, bus-sized yawn and his eyes drooped sleepily.
He's awake, but not really awake. We need something else to help him feel ready for the day. What's next on our morning routine?
Of course, we brush our teeth every morning. Maybe Sam needs his teeth brushed too.
The crew looked at Sam's shiny silver grill, which looked just like a big toothy smile. Brushing a bus's teeth? Now that was a silly idea. The kids giggled and laughed, imagining what it would be like to brush a giant bus's teeth. This was definitely the silliest part of their morning yet.
Let's find the biggest, silliest toothbrush we can. Sam's going to have the cleanest grill in town.
And so, the mission to wake up Sleepy Sam continued, with everyone working together and having more fun than ever before. Scene transitions to the next plan. End of scene.
We need a giant toothbrush.
Lily spotted 2 long-handled brooms at the cleaning station.
Aha, bus toothbrushes.
Lily and Tom grabbed the brooms. Benjamin and Squeaky made bubbly toothpaste with a bucket and hose.
Toothpaste is ready.
The crew began scrubbing Sam's grill, bubbles flying everywhere.
Swish swash, scrub-a-dub.
Swish, swash, scrub-a-dub.
Squeaky pointed out missed spots and the bus's engine rumbled louder. Tom got carried away, sending bubbles into Lily's face.
Hey!
Laughter and bubbles filled the air. The bus's grill sparkled and his engine purred. The wake-up crew was making progress.
His teeth are brushed. What's next?
Getting ready and packing our bags.
Benjamin checked the bus's seats, no stray crayons or lunch boxes. Tom tested the stop sign, swinging it out with a whoosh clack.
All clear for safety.
Lily and Squeaky opened the fuel cap together, tumbling into a pile of leaves and giggling. Tom peeled a banana for his snack, but a loud engine rumble startled him. The banana peel landed on Squeaky's head like a hat.
Ha, look at Squeaky.
Everyone laughed. The bus's engine now purred, ready for the day. Their teamwork was paying off. The bus was almost ready to roll. One last step remained. Sleepy Sam was awake, but his wheels wouldn't budge.
He's awake, but not rolling. We need a big wake-up wiggle.
Maybe if we all push and hop at the same time.
The crew lined up behind the bus, hands and paws on the bumper.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
They pushed and hopped. Push hop. The bus jiggled a little.
It moved, again with more power.
Let's all shout go when we push. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Push hop go! The bus wobbled more, engine roaring. They were so close, one more big push would do it. The wake-up crew was determined. The final effort was about to begin.
One last time, everyone together!
The wake-up crew gave it everything they had. Pushing, hopping, shouting.
Wake up, Sleepy Bus, it's time to go!
With a happy roar, Sleepy Sam rolled forward, wide awake at last. The bus's door swung open, lights flickered on, and his horn beeped a cheerful thank you. The children and their animal friends cheered and climbed aboard. The bus was full of energy and ready for the day.
See? Mornings are better when we help each other.
As wide awake. Sam rolled down the sunny street, everyone agreed. Teamwork made the morning bright. Sleepy Sam had learned, with friends, waking up is a lot more fun.